crowd's energy at the tip. Ease into it. Let the game come to you.
Hey, whatever the game plan is, Coach, I'll execute.
Yes, sir. All right, there was something I wanted to show you about their pick and roll coverage. One sec.
You gotta blow these guys out of the water, MP.
Coming up next, the Warriors taking on. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining. Look here for the Warriors. AI is checked in for Noel. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Martin's checked in for Wiggins. And Chris Paul subbed in for Stephen Curry. Houston with a big group substitution here. Jeffries is checked in. Dylan Brooks comes in for Perkins. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Jalen Green. Lance Thompson in for Trey Mann. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Brooks. Thompson is out there with Brown. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Jeffries in at the 4 slot. Şengün, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Kuminga kicks to Fox. Here's AI. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Rockets trail by 12. Thompson in the post. Guarded by Fox. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
Şengün, no good.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Connects again from distance.
And who thought it couldn't be done? That three moving him into history.
You could feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the three and now stands alone. Alone at the top of the list. Here's Thompson. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Paul's a pesky defender, no doubt about it.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
They're going to go small with Paul and Curry as the guard pair. AI is out there with Kuminga, and it's Martin in at the small forward. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Lakers was tremendous. He scored an incredible number of points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. The level he played at in that one was incredible. Now, he always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics, though, Kev. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are 3, but the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had 2 dominant eras and not much really before and not much really after.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Back to Brown. Shoots over Curry. Misses off the left iron.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Puts up a deep 3. And AI gets it to go on the assist by Curry. 20 points for AI.
And for MP, there's something extra on the line tonight. Taking on a rival always gives his game a little more of an edge.
And it's not like he needs help getting up for the game, so the thought of him playing with extra motivation should be scary for an opponent.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Nerlens Noel comes in for Kuminga, and Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Kenyon Martin. Whitmore, he's checked in for Houston. Trey Mann comes in for Bruce Brown. Thompson passes to Landale, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Here's Mann, defended by Paul. Inside. And it's Green, missing. Warriors have gotten on a roll and just kept going here in the second quarter. 8 of 8. Wow. And Curry has it in the corner from deep three-point territory. And he trains the 3. Good-looking shot there from AI.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
Paul with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And still fresh on everybody's mind, the moment when MP eclipsed the incredible point total that Michael Jordan scored in his legendary 1986-87 season. Greg, you remember it well. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 3,041 points that year, the highest total of his career. It's stunning to see a player surpass it, and that's the kind of generational talent MP is. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To end the run, Chris Paul grabs the miss. Paul's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
To the inside, Şengün, and Şengün throws it down.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting on a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly.
Terrible three-point shooting. I understand it's about analytics, but they need actions inside the arc because they can't hit from outside at all.
And moving on to some mid-season analysis. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from AI.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's five. Whitmore is out there with Alperen Sengun. Then there's Jalen Green. Then there's Perkins, and it's man in at the one spot. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Green against Curry. The 10-footer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. AI's got his fourth rebound in this one. Shoots the three. And another three for Golden State.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Nails the baby hook. Sengun's got 4 points this quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their fifth consecutive make in the paint.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says, things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right. Thanks, D.A.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Yet another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. One thing that's really emerged, RJ, for De'Aaron Fox over the last few years, his leadership.
Yeah, hey, when you combine great talent and maturity, your teammates will follow the example you set. And he is setting that example night in and night out.
Green bounce pass. Here's AI. Green with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Sengun kicks to Perkins. Bangs home the trifecta. Perkins got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's AI. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 8th assist here tonight.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Passes it to Perkins. Houston moving it around. Sengun, no good. Warriors have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. AI outside. Green kicks to AI. He got it again. Sensational. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Whitmore. Here's Mann. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
AI, good, he hits again.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Whitmore with it. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Outside Curry. Here's AI. From outside, off the mark. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Şengün, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge this. And again for three.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Here's Mann. From past the arc. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Warriors ahead, opening up a huge gap. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. From San Francisco. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And 1 quarter to go in a game. Good! Another from three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And again for three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
A historic.
We've got Chris Paul. Kenyon Martin is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Moody, and it's AI. In at the 5. That's the Warriors 5. Brown gets the bucket. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
What hops from Green, going up high and taking it right to the hoop.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Oh, connects again.
What a game from him.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Thompson and Green are the guard pair. Bruce Brown is out there with Dillon Brooks. And it's Landale in at the 5 spot. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can.
They've got Moody. Gary Payton II is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's AI in at the center position. That's the Warriors 5. Grant, it's hard not to dwell on the fact that MP has moved past Jordan's total. The 86-87 season, he had 3,041 points. That was MJ's highest.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got AI. Gary Payton II is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Moody. And it's Paul in at the point. And got it! Another basket.
And that puts him even for third.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. So the Houston 5 right now. They've got Trey Mann, Alperen Sengun out there with Whitmore. Then it's Jalen Green, and it's Perkins in at the 3, the small forward.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night. Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Warriors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
Well, once they've taken the first...
Oh, another one falls!
The good times keep rolling for him. Now tied for second all-time in scoring.
Boy, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game. The defense throws everything at him, but he still scores.
81, equaling Kobe's scintillating game back in 2006. Just incredible to see it matched once again. He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows.
And good! There's another!
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night here.
And
guys? That's how you do it.
Give me that! Boardman gets paid!
Yeah, MP's been killing it on the glass lately.
My man is an animal.
Do you know what the single-game record for rebounds is?
30.
55. Wilt did it in 1960.
Are you kidding me?
If you're looking for a number your boy might hit, try this. 31. Kevin Love, best mark since 2000s.
Okay, see, that's a number we can shoot for. 55 is just ridiculous. I mean, it shouldn't even count anyway.
On what grounds?
On the grounds that Wilt Chamberlain was an alien.
You know what? I'll allow it.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Finally, we agree on something.
Yeah, what planet?
Pluto?
Pluto.
Is that still a planet?
Great win. Keep pushing. Sorry, Phoenix. Nobody shines as bright as my boy MP.
Let's get this win, MP.
What's up, MP?
The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Kuminga out there with Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. And for Phoenix, we've got Durant. Devin Booker out there with Patton. Then there's Griffin. And it's Hield in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Richard, as we were just talking, there is no shortage of experience in this matchup. These rosters are loaded with veterans.
Yeah, and that should make for a high IQ basketball game. But coaches have to be careful. You don't want to overplay these old guys.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Let's go cross court here. Guys checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Here is Durant. Pass to Griffin. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Time to take things across the court to hear once again about MP's historic night.
The league is still buzzing about that recent game. A new league record for three-pointers in a game, topping the old mark of 14 by Klay Thompson in 2018. The new three-point record holder told me, all of the credit keeps going to my teammates because they kept looking for me and getting me great looks. An unreal game. Kevin?
He is fantastic in every sense of the word, and he's good on the three ball.
Nice timing on the pass from Green, finding the open guy with ease.
Talking about the Grizzly veteran, Draymond Green, still such an important player in this game.
Yeah, it's just because he's so unique. He doesn't look to score very often. His main focus continues to be on defense and his playmaking ability.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Durant finds Booker. Curry with some nice D. The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's AI. Offline with his 3.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
The wide open look for Durant. Phoenix no good that time either.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
Now here's Booker. 33 points last game. Shot from the wing, and he nails the jumper.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's AI, and another 3 for Golden State.
Do not discount how much Fox's playmaking means to this team. He is the floor general.
Durant kicks to Hield. Durant feeling it out a bit. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Fires the 3, and AI gets it to go on the assist by Fox. That's 12 points for AI.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 7-point differential, and that one's good. AI.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Got a piece of it. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The 3. It's rebounded by Durant. Suns have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Curry's shot is off. So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to the Grizzlies.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Now here's Green. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Relentless. You will never outwork Draymond.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Warriors leading by 12. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And that one's good. AI.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Booker against Curry. Booker looking around. Down low. And KD throws it down.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time Booker showing us his vision.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First one falls for him. And so he hits both. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Defensively, they have gotten... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Durant is out there with Nasir Little. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Gabriel in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against Houston lit up the floor. He had an impressive number of points, and he was all over the glass in that one with a season high in rebounds. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside, because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Passes it to Durant. To halt the run, he lays it in. Durant's got 5.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
AI with the bucket.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Outside Durant. Feeds it to Johnson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the... Long range from the inbound. And AI with the basket on the assist from Green. 35 points for AI.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
It's stolen. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Little. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Little's got his first bucket in this one. Out to the wing. Here's AI. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The pass to Little. To the middle. Drops in the layup for two.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
AI throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautiful. And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's AI. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 7th assist in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's AI. And that one drops for him. AI's got 45 points.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Shot from 12. And it's AI with the rebound. AI's got 7 rebounds in the game. 4 seconds left. And it's good for 2. AI's got 47 points.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Warriors on top, opening up a huge gap. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Hey, I was wondering, after the show, you guys doing anything?
Well, that depends.
Well, I got 3 free tickets to golf in... Now, for a moment, to look at our game. Everything, and I mean everything, is falling into place, and it's a grim situation. Thanks for joining us. Now...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback. One side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from AI.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Stephen Curry's out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Kuminga. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's AI in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Griffin sets the screen for KD. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And that one's good. AI.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Back to Booker. On the wing, Hield. A 3-pointer off the mark. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's AI. And good. He hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Outside, KD. Shoots over Kuminga. KD with the bucket. KD's got 10 points.
It just looks too easy. Durant with the skill and height to get anything he wants from the mid-range.
Here's AI. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Patton. Here's Hield. Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. Griffin sets the screen for KD. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Another bucket. Wow.
And his tear continues. Another 60-point game. I've never seen anything like this.
And now has the record for the most 60-plus point games in a row. Griffin can't get it to go in.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Phoenix has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Patton the pass to Durant. Here's Patton, guarded by Fox. Phoenix no good that time either.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Buries the long-range jumper. 68 points for AI.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Booker against Curry. Durant with a screen on Curry. And Booker kicks to Durant. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Good. Another from 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've ever seen better three-point shooting than what we're witnessing here tonight.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made.
Hammering it home. Griffin making use of that athleticism and size. That combination makes him such an offensive threat.
AI, no good. And KD's got the ball here for the Suns. Richard, it's absolutely amazing what Durant can do on the floor on a consistent basis.
He's got the height and the size to play inside, the skill to run the offense. He's just a freak out there. Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Pass to AI, fires from deep, and again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Good, that's another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Booker the pass to KD. Now Heel from outside the arc. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Here's AI. And a miss there on the triple. Passes to Booker. And there's the pass to Patton. No good from outside. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Warriors ahead. Just in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Bradley Beal is out there with Durant. Then it's Little. And it's Warwick in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Good! Another from 3.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now, Greg, alone in second place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, you have to go for the top spot, right?
Nice 3 from Beal. He's capable of doing major damage from deep.
Here's AI. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Suns shooting 43% for the game. To the inside, Warwick. And Warwick with the stuff.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. AI outside. Rebound by the Suns. Now Beal. Pass to Gabriel. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can...
And good! There's another!
And that ties him for third all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. To the paint, here's Gabriel, and that one is hammered home.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful.
And another one.
The good times keep rolling. Now tied for second all-time in scoring for a game.
Well, you know, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, GA, the defense throws everything at him, but he still is scoring. Pass to Gabriel, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
He just powered that one.
Again, what an avalanche!
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game. Here's Warwick. Another three for Phoenix.
To me, the passing of Durant, that's what separates him from other superstars. KD's willing to move the ball. He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
Passes it to Gabriel. Outside, Beal. They set the pick. Driving inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Noel's checked in for Martin. Lee comes in for Gary Payton. Moody subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Inside. Here's KD. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for AI.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Lobbed up there for KD, and stolen by Noel. Here's AI, and another one falls. Amazing.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember, and approaching some history to boot. Patton, he's checked in for Bradley Beal.
And RJ, don't you feel like the leadership of Chris Paul still will play a factor?
No matter who his teammates are at any given moment, there's no question who's running the show. Paul, no.
Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Connects again.
Can you believe it? He's done the unthinkable and tied the record for most points in a game.
Nobody can deny that this is one of the greatest individual efforts, GA, we've seen, not just in basketball, but I dare say in any sport. And again!
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't.
Outside Booker. Over Moody. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory.
That's how you do it.
What do you have to say after breaking the most unbreakable record in sports?
That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
The unbreakable record has been broken. Can you try to wrap your head around what you just achieved?
Yeah, it's going to take some time. I might not ever fully wrap my head around it. I mean, Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game has always been sort of mythical to me. I mean, I remember watching Kobe put up 81 and thinking, I don't know how he could play any better. That just made the Wilt game even more impressive to me. And now to sit here and have you ask me that question and to know that I broke the record, it just doesn't seem real. But, man, I'm going to try to live in this moment and appreciate every minute of this experience. It's a once-in-a-lifetime accomplishment, and, yeah, man, I want to enjoy it.
Let's go! When you think of Isaiah Thomas, you think of the bad boy Pistons, and when you think of the bad boy Pistons, you think about how they were the biggest obstacle to Michael Jordan winning a ring, preventing him from doing so in back-to-back Eastern Conference Finals on their way to back-to-back championships. Now, those were great Pistons teams, top to bottom, but Isaiah Thomas was the engine. And Michael Jordan, who I consider to be the greatest player of all time, called Isaiah Thomas the second greatest point guard to ever live, right behind Magic Johnson. Now, by the numbers, IT was a 12-time All-Star, a 5-time All-NBA selection, and at the time of his retirement, he had the third most assists in NBA history and fifth most steals. He was also one of 3 players to record more than 1,000 assists in a single season, and his 13.86 assists per game in 1985 was the third most ever, trailing only John Stockton, who beat that number twice. Now, just like Allen Iverson, Isaiah's game was bigger than his frame. And though he only measured 6 foot 1 inch, he is truly one of the NBA's towering figures. So congrats, MP. You just passed an amazing, amazing player.
That was the single greatest performance in the history of all professional sports. No question about it. Oh, we're going to be talking about that forever. Ever. Ever.
Make way for the king!
MP's the GOAT. Nah, for real, for real. He earned that.
You see something like that, man, that just raises the bar higher and higher for the rest of us. I'm impressed.
At least 60 points in 5 consecutive games. I only have one question for you. Are you human?
Of course I'm human. if you're not human and you play ball like a dog or a cartoon monster, they make a whole movie about it. And they haven't made any movies about me. Not yet, anyway. But they probably should, you know what I mean? You watch a movie about me, wouldn't you?
Sure, of course.
I thought so. Hey, Hollywood, get at me. I got a story to tell.
Time for a shoot around, MP. Let's go.
Have a great game, boss.